good evening, my dear friends. So in this video we will talk about this UGC NET paper 2 English in India portion. The first lesson talks about what actually the East India Company did to impose English education in India. What happened is, in the East India Company, there is in 1792 uh, there was the director of East India Company, who is Charles Grant. Okay. So now this person was supported by Zachary Macaulay, Lord Macaulay, William Wilberforce, then William Bentinck, and all these guys. Okay, because these guys, they were in support of. They were in the viewpoint. They were of the viewpoint that okay, Indian people are very savage, very uncivilized people, very rude and very vulgar people, so we can't rule all these uh, uncivilized people. We have to rule civilized people, right? So it's better to rule uh, the civilized one than to rule the savages. Then they thought that okay, we first need to transform these people into Christianity, and then religious transformation. First point. Second is we need to educate them in English, westernized education. Okay, and medium of instruction should be English, and subject should also be English. Like medium of instruction should be English, and everything will be in English only. Westernized education may, agar we are giving them education, then their mindset can be divert, their mindset can be modernized. Okay, utna वैसे नहीं होगा, जो उनका जो बहुत चीप और बहुत मीन माइंडसेट है वो थोड़ा अपलिफ्ट होगा. ओके, माइंडसेट नैरो माइंडेड पीपल थे वो इंडियन पीपल अकॉर्डिंग टू द ब्रिटिशर्स. So now, like, there was also the governor of East India Company during that time, which is who was Warren Hastings. The timeline was 1772 to 1785. So when he was during his tenure, he completely banned, he did not let the Christian missionaries enter into the Indian continent, Indian place, he didn't let them to regulate in Indian Indian place, Indian city, Indian country, actually the country India. And then uh, these Christian missionaries actually wanted to spread actually English education, and what he said that he completely let their entry ban into India. Okay, and what happened is, until so from 1792 to 1813, no Christian missionary were allowed to enter into Indian subcontinent, right? um, and now there was the two groups of people, two groups were made. One is the government, and another one is the Warren Hastings and the supporters of him, who were Orientals, and another is Anglicists. So actually Oriental were the people who said that okay, Indian people are very innocent, so we should not try to change them. Do not, there is no need to change them into, to convert them into Christianity, or convert them into Christianity, or to educate them in English. Okay, let them how they want, let them as they are. Okay, and these Anglicists, they say that Indian people are very savage, their mindset is very narrow, we need to change them, we cannot rule these people, right? So this is all about this. So there is a group which is going against the government, and government is actually not letting the Christian missionary enter into India. So thank you so much.